In a secluded corner of the world, where the rhythms of life beat quietly and the whispers of the past meld with the present, there existed a village named Elysium. This village, with its cobblestone streets and ancient oak trees, was a reservoir of secrets, legends, and stories passed down through generations. Among these stories, one stood out as the strangest coincidence in history, an event so surreal that it captivated the minds of all who heard it. The tale began with two men, strangers to one another, living lives separated by time and fate. One was named Thomas Lefroy, a humble blacksmith who lived in Elysium 2 centuries ago. Known for his craftsmanship and gentle nature, Thomas was a beloved figure in his village. He carved intricate designs into iron and steel, creating tools, ornaments, and even sculptures that bore his unique signature, a small, unobtrusive clover. His creations were not just objects but pieces of art that spoke of his dedication and talent. The other man was Michael Lefroy, a historian and writer who resided in Elysium in the modern day. Fascinated by the village's rich history, Michael spent his days in the local archive, poring over ancient manuscripts and faded photographs. His latest work was focused on uncovering the lives of the village's past inhabitants, hoping to weave their stories into a tapestry of history. One foggy morning, as Michael was sifting through an old chest in the attic of the archive, he stumbled upon a small rusted iron box. Its surface was covered in delicate, almost ethereal designs, all converging around a barely visible clover. Curious, Michael carefully opened the box to reveal a bundle of letters, yellowed with age but still legible. The letters were addressed to a woman named Eliza and were signed by Thomas Lefroy. As he read through the correspondence, Michael felt an uncanny connection to the blacksmith from centuries ago, a connection that went beyond the mere sharing of a surname. The contents of the letters, filled with expressions of love, dreams, and regrets, resonated deeply with him, mirroring his own thoughts and emotions, even his unspoken fears. Driven by a strange compulsion, Michael decided to trace Thomas's life further. He discovered that Thomas had lived in the very house where Michael now resided. The ornate fireplace, the creaking wooden floors, the garden where wildflowers grew, a mirror image of the descriptions in Thomas's letters. It was as if time had looped back on itself, binding their lives in an inexplicable knot. But the strangest coincidence came when Michael found an old family tree, hidden behind a loose brick in the wall. It turned out that Thomas Lefroy was his great-great-grandfather, a fact that had somehow slipped through the cracks of family lore. Michael realized that his passion for history, his very drive to uncover the past, was perhaps an unknowing homage to the blacksmith who had lived a parallel yet deeply connected life. United by name, blood, and an uncanny series of events, the stories of Thomas and Michael Lefroy wove together into a single mesmerizing narrative, a testament to the inexplicable coincidences that life sometimes has in store for us.